Hey everyone, my name is Steve Phelps and I am an instructional technology consultant at the Hamilton County Education Service Center here in Cincinnati, Ohio. For the last 28 years, I was a high school math teacher at a small suburban school here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was a school technology leader there, so that means I got to spend a lot of time working with teachers on Google tools and other tech tools with that. And now in my role as an instructional technology consultant, I will be doing that work for teachers all around the state of Ohio. So that is one of the reasons why I need to kind of be a Google trainer. I think it's important that I can help other teachers use those tools in the same way that I use them, and perhaps share with those teachers how the Google tools can impact their instruction and improve student learning. What makes me googly? Well, I walked from inside to out here without tripping. So I think that makes me a googly athlete. So again, one of my favorite tools is the Google Sheets. As a math teacher, I was a computer science teacher and an AP Stats teacher. And so one of the things I spent a lot of time on is working with these spreadsheets. And I think there are three things that I like to use in the spreadsheets most often. The first thing are just the formulas and the ability to write formulas to make this spreadsheet dynamic. So you can see here in cell A2, I've got this sequence of a bunch of if statements where I'm adding things together. This often is kind of like a gateway to computer science and computer coding. So introducing students to a spreadsheet and building an understanding of variables and how variables work and relationships between variables can often make that transition to coding easier in the future. Another thing I like to do is the ability to freeze rows. So I can go up here to the View menu and I can freeze that first row, and this way that first row is always on the screen, no matter how far up or down I scroll, left or right. From an educational point of view, I really enjoy showing all of the formulas. So if I widen that cell a little bit more, I can see all those formulas, and it kind of takes that black box that you might see in a calculator and turns it into a transparent box where I can see what the formulas and what those formulas mean, and I can have that discussion with my students. So they know that A3 and B3 and E5 and what makes them that way, and how they work together. So again, this is probably my most favorite tool, being a computer science teacher and a stats teacher, and it's one of the tools I'd like to share with a number of different teachers as I work with folks from across Southwest Ohio in my new role as an instructional technology consultant.